Right. Welcome back, everyone. Let me pause this real fast. I want to hear how will I sound on this. Hope everybody's doing great. I want to make sure that the music is good with the whatever we got going on. Let's see here. But if you're new here, let's dive into. Welcome back, everyone. Let me pause this real fast. I want to hear how will I sound on this. Okay, it's not bad. We can continue playing the music. Maybe turn it down just a smidge, just so I can hear myself. Okay. So what we do here in the morning is take a look at NQ and the price action that we had overnight. Start with the 4 hour and then kind of go down the frames that we had. So we'll start with the 4 hour here. If you remember yesterday, we kind of tapped into this previous daily range, 50% bounced out of there. And now we said we could be looking, potentially rejecting this fair value gap right there. We do still have some liquidities at the top as well. And we also have that 1550 EMA below us. So the likely chance of us continuing to the upside are pretty decent. They stand there. They're alive. Maybe holding on by a thread, but they're alive. So let's take a look at the 4 hour, starting with that. Let me actually get rid of this and this and this guy and put that into our Monday journal folder as well. Monday journal. Yeah, so let's get into it. Up above, we have this liquidity that has previously shown us resistance. So 25,853 is something that you should look out for. Look out for. And we also have the 25,893.50. 25,893.50 liquidity above. And that lines up with our daily fair value gap. I guess we can start more on the daily, as that will line up. As you can see, right on the daily, we're coming into this daily fair value gap. There's that 25,893.50 that's resting inside of here. 4 hour. Hey, what's up? On the 4 hour, you can see that this candle is looking like it wants to come up to the upside. We came back, held this order block right there, or held this area of candles. So this looks like it wants to continue to the upside and possibly see a reversal afterwards, right? And we'll get into why. 12 hour, maybe some levels, right, that we can take a look at. 12 hour is great for levels, so you can see how well this one held, how well this level held over here, right, that we retraced to. You can see how many times we smacked it as well before. So up above, really we'll be focusing on that 12 hour or that daily fair value gap and seeing what they want to do from there. In terms of the 4 hour, there is another fair value gap up above right here. So this one is ranging from 26,066.25 to 25,095. If we really want to go there, there is. That's the daily FEG. We zoom in. So typically for ICT, if you guys have traded ICT, he does say that if you have multiple fair value gaps, it's better to increase your time frames in order to get to for it to consolidate that one fair value gap, for it to consolidate it into multiple, or those multiple fair value gaps into one fair value gap. So like you can see on the 4 hour, right, we have multiple fair value gaps. You're not really sure where it's going to reject. Drop down to the 12 hour. Okay, cool. We have this fair value gap now. The next lowest time frame that you can find that combines those multiple fair value gaps into one is the best one that you should stay on, and possibly look at the 50%, which is the consequent encroachment, if you guys want to call it that. Let's keep going here. So that's on the 4 hour, right? We got these 2 wicks to the downside. Possibly this also needs to go into Monday right there. Monday. This hourly fair value gap held. So hourly right now, swept the top of this liquidity. So something that we want to look for is how we are reacting to that liquidity. And also let's outline this one right there as well. So this liquidity right here at 25 822.25. Want to see how we react with it. If we obviously keep on rejecting it, then we're going to see some downside. If we get above it, retest it, and then continue to the upside, that's totally fine, right? We just need to get through it, to it and through it if we want to see some sort of continuation out of those fair value or out of those levels, right? It's something that we talk about always at the previous daily high and swept. So price needs above that level. And see to them. So there's that one. Let's drop it down to the 15-minute. 15-minute has a fair value gap right here. Nice SFP as well. So swing fairly pivot. We want to see through this fair value gap for us to continue to the downside or to the upside, I mean. So this fair value gap is important. 15-minute. So 15-minute fair value gap. So 25.815 to 25.810. We need to see through that, or price needs to get through it. And inverse it. In order for it to continue to the upside. That's what we got on the 15-minute. We inversed this fair value gap, so that's holding pretty nicely, right, as well as the fair value gap right there. Multiple SFPs, so see what they want to do. Maybe they sweep the top of that previous 4-hour and then go from there. Right now on the 5-minute, let's look at our daily plan, right? That's something that we always take a look at. Daily plan-wise, what do we got going on? This looks like a little bit of an expansion, right? Expansion. London, maybe consolidation. So New York, possibility of continuation, maybe after retracing into the OTE of this whole range. So let's outline that and make sure we have that on lock. Possible, right? Price can come back, tap into this area, maybe this midnight opening below that 618, sweep some of these liquidities on the downside, and then continue back to the upside. That's something that we can look at. It's just dependent on price. Right, we always want to follow the price, not what we are trading, not what we want price to do. Price wants us to do something, and then we're going to follow the price. There's a possibility of this one, right? But Asia isn't necessarily consolidating here. It's more of like an expansion pattern, in my personal opinion. But take it as you want. Doesn't have to play out exactly as it is. Today's news, what we got... Core CPI year over year, month over month, and unemployment claims. So look for those. Oh, those are forecasts. No, haven't come in yet. Stay tuned for those numbers. Probably 7:45 and 8 o'clock. This is Mountain Time, so add 2 hours, 9:45 and 30 minutes into the open. Other than that, that will probably do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Now, these are short and sweet, how we like to keep them. Make sure you check out Mr. Hazed at Hazed Beats on Twitter. Give him a follow. We're going to do a giveaway once he reaches 3,000 followers. That's a surprise. Check it out at the night of what we're giving away there. Make sure you also give me a sub or follow, whatever. Like and share these live streams. That's the best way to help us grow. And always, if you're interested, check out www.papertrace.io. On that, we'll see you guys later tonight. Peace out.